Goku and Vegeta had new bodies, and with training in the Sacred Kingdom, they were seen by Mikoshin, both having a great battle, and everything would tremble while Mikoshin analyzed the combat of each style.
Wow, it's amazing how much energy they have. An ordinary being couldn't release such masses of power.
Mikoshin would take steps back because a great power would cause an extortion of energy. Mikoshin would create a small energy barrier not affected at all.
Wow, the guy named Gogeta has said the body currently has a fusion of both, but in the different fusions. That's the reason I could feel essence extra of the Ultra Instinct and the Ultra Ego in both of them.
Wow, Vegeta! Apparently you have incredible power. You have great power that won't beat me, though. I have to, in my mind, raise my destructive power more. I hope you can keep up. Don't say something stupid. I'm the Prince of the Saiyans. You can't beat me, and with my body of our fusions, I'll be to the top of all warriors and massacre that imposter. Gogeta would access Super Saiyan Blue Max, generating destruction. Vegeta wouldn't be left behind and would also access Super Saiyan Blue Max, and hundreds of rays would be released over the battlefield. They couldn't damage the Sacred Realm because the Great Barrier Mikoshin had placed.
It definitely did the right thing putting up that barrier. That great destruction would be caused over the Sacred Kingdom.
Gogeta and Vegeta stared at each other, and against each other, the Great Battle of Two would begin. In Universe 7, on the planet of Beerus, the deities were walking over the planet, and Beerus would take a break with the silence. Hey Whis, we have to go to Earth informing Goku and Vegeta about what happened. I bet they're worried. I'm surprised you, the god of destruction, want to explain what has happened in the Tournament of Power. Because Beerus, you being the most powerful and arrogant god of the 12 universes, apparently the mortals have softened your heart. You're right about that. Those damn Saiyans could soften me a little bit, and for that reason I owe them an explanation. Beerus and Whis would go to Earth. In other universes, tension would be felt as the new king of all had negative energy, and all this would be inside the first demonic god. And in the kingdom of Zeno-sama, energy was being released, and Zeno-sama would take a look at the destruction.
Damn, I want to get rid of that seal. Even though I have been able to control this dwarf's body, I want to own it. I have to be able to have the energy capacity of my own.
That's right, the first demon god logged to free himself from the seal that was in Zeno-sama's body. It was getting complicated and had passed from generation to generation and would not be easy to break.
Oh damn, I have to be able to break this seal. I don't want to stay here. I'll have to enter the confines of all the universes known as the Lost Universes. I'm sure there we can break this seal.
Zeno-sama was heading towards the Lost Universes. The deities arrived to Earth and received the other warriors.
Wow, you guys are back! That means our universe is the winner! I remember that the universes losing would be eliminated.
No, Bulma, you're wrong. It's difficult to tell you, but the participants of the Tournament of Power have been eliminated by a being who could control Zeno-sama. We don't know what happened. We're waiting for the savior. Tears would come out of her eyes, and she would pull herself together.
But we can use the Dragon Balls to bring them back. We can't let them die like nothing. We have to do something.
Miss Bulma, we can't. This guy is greater than Zeno-sama, and even with the Dragon Balls bringing them to life, we'd have to wait for the savior.
Savior? Who's the savior? We haven't been able to save a warrior in the 12 universes. I don't know how this could have happened.
I'm really sorry. You don't have to say anything else, though. We have to go train. I'm sure that it won't last long with this new ruler and a battle between the gods and angels against that supposed king of everything's being fought. It'll be the most destructive battle the 12 universes have seen. I agree, Mr. Beerus. This battle will end up with 99% of the life in the 12 universes. But we have to take the victory if we want to return to normal. The deities will return to their planet, thinking they're going to go through training. Even the angels and gods had that in mind. In the Sacred Kingdom, the combat of both Saiyans would reach a climax, and both were connecting great blows falling to the ground, great destruction.
Well, I didn't expect the battle to end in a draw. It's reasonable, since both bodies of the two warriors eliminated that imposter of the great Zeno-sama.
Mikoshin would head towards them, starting to heal their wounds, and the wounds being healed with an incredible increase of power was obtained incredibly. They didn't even have the slightest with their original bodies.
Well, that's enough. We could heal their wounds and get them back to power they've spent on the battlefield.
Zeno-sama with his power would manage to reach the Lost Universes, and at the moment, a great pressure would fall on his body, making him fall to a planet. The Lost Universes weren't even part of the 12 original universes. Being the oldest, the warriors of the Monsters of Energy could bend the King of Whole as Zeno-sama was.
Damn, if I had my original body, that pressure would be nothing. I don't get how this weakling is the most powerful warrior of the 12 universes.
A large being with the appearance of evil would show up, beginning to walk through the air, and each step, everything was destroyed.
Well, what do we have here? Is he the king of the whole? The 12 universes? What are you doing here? Even though you're a king of the whole, it's forbidden for you to step in the Lost Universes. We could finish you easily.
Shut up, Yarka. If I was the best, I'd finish you in the blink of an eye. You better stop releasing that pressure. I'll end your miserable life.
Huh, you make me laugh. But what surprises me the most is that you know my name. How do you know it? Since these few beings know my name, I'll only tell the warriors of great powers.
I know your name because I've beaten you dozens of times. I was able to teach you a couple techniques. I'm Akira, so you better stop releasing that pressure or I'll finish you.
Yarka would finish trembling in front of him, the first demon god, ceasing release all his pressure, flying quickly to Zeno-sama's aid. Yarka would transmit a little energy which would heal his wounds.
You are my lord Yarka. Since no divine energy is capable of assimilating the demonic energy, much less the demonic energy coming from the first demon god. It's been a long time, my lord.
Of course, you idiot! I've been sealed for millions of years by the family kings of the whole, and they transferred me to their descent. But thanks to the essence of the Saiyan God, I could wake up. I still hate them, though, and it's a matter of being sealed I've been able to recognize.
Understand, but what brings you here?
I can't come here? I was the one who formed these universes, and I can't come here. What do you think you are trying to ask me questions? Even if I want to have all the universes lost to the 12 universes.
I'm sorry, my lord. I didn't mean to disrespect you. I'm sure you have something in mind. These universes are dangerous without your body.
I admit you're right, but I've been forced to come in these directions. I've been able to break the seal of this body, and I want to have my original one. Help me break this seal.
My lord, you've come to the right place. And I in these millions of years, have specialized in sealing beings of great power. I can help.
So, let's get started. These damn gods and angels, they're trying to do something to overthrow me.
Understand. Right now, we'll start. These seals are capable of cracking. With space seals, rather than universal space seals, these are capable of breaking an original seal.
Yarka would instantly start to flow his energy into Zeno-sama's body, releasing the seals, and with each seal in Zeno-sama's body, they would cause him great pain, splitting out large amounts of blood all over the place.
My lord has to endure it. I'm sure you can feel the seal weakening.
You're right. I can feel my soul being torn. I feel like the whole seal is starting to crack. I can still take it, though.
Yarka would continue breaking these seals, and the Sacred Realm Gogeta and Vegeta would wake up. The instant they did, they would be surprised by the power that was in their body.
Wow, what happened? How could I get this power and only being asleep? Maybe it's the Saiyans being fused by two of them. Isn't an augmentation ability increased?
I feel the same. We have multiple paddles to increase our powers greatly.
On the other hand, they are right. Their bodies that they do possess are fusions, and their abilities are normally possessed with greatly enhanced, so they've been able to have a great advantage against others.
This is amazing! These bodies we have can beat that guy. We gotta continue, though.
I agree. No matter how much potential we have, if we don't train, we won't get more powerful.
I agree, but I want you to meditate. Your spiritual energy may be affected if you're not in a new body. From what I understand, Goku was able to get the Ultra Instinct, while Vegeta wasn't able to achieve Special Doctrine.
Damn it. So you think by another doctrine in particular? Is there another doctrine besides Ultra Instinct?
Of course! There are three! Well, really two. One is Goku's Ultra Instinct, the second's Ultra Ego, and what's most likely is Mr. Vegeta's achieved the God of Destruction training.
But you said three! What's the other?
The last is the most powerful one. It's known as Mega Instinct, which is both of them combined, Ultra Instinct and Ultra Ego. This state can only be achieved by fusion, but as Shaken giving you the body of a fusion, I can feel the essence of you both.
Wow, we can achieve the most powerful one. Even though that wretch finished us, I can avenge everyone, making myself more powerful.
I agree, Kakarot. These power of these Saiyans get me excited, and these enemies continue with our training.
And that's how Gogeta and Vegeta would continue. being supervised by Mukoshin. In the Lost Universes, Zeno-sama would be destroyed, and a beam of energy would rise. Everything would be destroyed, and the original body of Zeno's would have damage that caused death. And the original body of Akira would separate from Zeno's, causing an electrical storm from the first demon god.
This is different. To the body of the dwarf, I feel my whole body being loaded with power of the Lost Universes.
Akira would release more power, managing to shake the multiverse. What will happen next? Find out in the next chapter. Well guys, this is all for today's chapter. I hope you liked it and it was to your liking. Now don't forget to leave your powerful like Supreme God level, comment and subscribe. Now without further ado, see you in a new video. Until next time.